We're back, baby. I'm back. After my brief stint in Texas, I flew down Saturday, got back yesterday night. I'm here. I told you guys I probably wouldn't stream today because I had a little inpatient in-office surgery, but I didn't end up doing it. I didn't feel good. Anyway, we're here. We're alive. I wanted to just do a chillin' vibe stream with y'all. There was some pretty spicy stuff that went down this morning. If you were watching some charts or maybe more importantly, Twitter, you would have seen, wow, like I don't even know how to describe it. So apparently the New York Stock Exchange had a glitch, right? Sure. Had a glitch, and Berkshire Hathaway legit went down 100%. Not just their Class A, it's like Class A, Class B, multiple of the Berkshire Hathaway stocks went from hundreds of thousands to zero. I have no idea if this is fixed yet. Actually, we should look up the ticker. We'll look up the ticker here in the live. We'll see what's going on with that. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should. Thank you for joining, everybody. I don't know how today's going to go, but we're going to do our best to get through it. Hopefully that means I can just read the chat, vibe with you guys more. If you're interested, maybe we'll get into some stories. There aren't that many stories, though. Sometimes I'll come back with like just tons and tons of stories, but this trip was kind of too short for that, so maybe there's some. I'll think about it. In the real world, meaning the crypto world, we do have a little poll going on. Which is more of a scam, stocks or crypto? And after that move today, I've always gone with stocks, but I was gonna act as if like that's changed my mind. That hasn't changed my mind. Obviously stocks, guys. Like if I'd said, did I say crypto? I should have said Bitcoin. I'm not gonna lie, crypto is a totally valid answer. I'm all tired. Bitcoin should have been there, not crypto, because realistically, there are just total scams on both. But if we do the whole space of crypto, it's actually a much more even whole. So if you could share your opinion on that poll, click one of the choices. Also, make sure you've hit subscribe and like to the channel. The content will be better later this week. I promise. I promise it'll be better. So let's pull up what's going on in the crypto world. Yeah, let's do that. We had some movers today. I believe Caspa showing some strength over the last 24 hours, 15%. FLOKI, it's really no surprise. FLOKI always seemingly at the top of this last 24-hour gainer. Dog with hat chilling at 340, still underneath its $5 all-time high, but potentially looking strong. Again, it looks like it's going to be a stream of the dog coins. This is 2024. All we're talking about is the dog coins. Ethna, ENA, Flare, Pepe, Injective, Ron, Stacks, FET, Phantom, BNB. You better believe I'm going to show you BNB. I'm no BNB lover, but that chart, man, I've been saying it. It's a sleeper. I haven't bought any more. I still have some, but like, it's a sleeper, dude. No one's talking about it. It's making moves. What in the world is going on with that? Can we see STX? Yeah, probably do STX. Dude, I'm so tired. I didn't even put the subscriber thingy up like I usually do. That's all right. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be subscribing, though. Should be joining the fam like Jamie Lopez joined the fam a few minutes ago. Jabini Cisco, Barbie Yick, Andy Bitcoin, Andy Bit Consensus is here. What's up, brother? Here for the best TA and content on crypto. Based, bro. Based. Appreciate you. Good to see you popping in. Were you in Texas, Andy? If you weren't, are you going to be in Nashville? I will be in Nashville in July. You guys should come out. It's going to be a good time. What's up, Craig? Jess is here. Tillin. Pickle. Dude, it's like all blue names in the chat right now. Let's get some non-blue names. I mean, blue names you can chat too, but where the greens and the grays at? Who's here? Daniel Lehman's here. My guy. Randy. How you doing, bro? Fabio. Can we check AI Doge? Probably. Stocks affect a much broader audience. Of course they do. That's why stock channels do much better. Bitcoin had a really solid candle. Like I kind of was out of the charts the last 24 hours. Woke up, saw this nice little candle, and then went over to see the change on the day, and it was 2%. And I was like, man, this has been savage. This has been so savage, so boring, grinding us out. And Fabio actually, was it Fabio earlier? Someone else asked in the Discord. You should join the Discord. But someone asked in the Discord earlier, what's happening? Why is it dumping? And the timing was right with that New York Stock Exchange Berkshire Hathaway thing. I wouldn't be surprised if it's related. even if that was just a glitch, even if it wasn't, I gotta turn the gain down. Even if it wasn't actually impacting trading, just seeing markets dump like that, you're gonna get people folding. You're gonna get paper hands out of all markets. You know, Bitcoin does, I wouldn't say is correlated with stocks, and you can fight me on that, but I would say does pay attention, pays attention. When we see markets sell off, they all tend to kind of sell off together. Maybe you get an inverse relationship with the dollar or gold or something, but typically those are short term and then kind of corrects back to the norm. I think that's what we saw earlier. Let me see. What's up, Javi, dude? Armin Clark. What's going on, man? Wix here, Pensacola. Positive Flow, Bullish Boss, my guy. How you doing? RJ, Jacob Green, Hugo, Armin, Dylan, In My Hero, Legal Joe. How you doing, man? Who else is here? Trick Shots, BG, Just a User, Joe Bob. How you doing, Joe Bob? Lee Cable, Taylor, Tails, my guy. What were we saying earlier? Caspa? We'll look at Caspa. You're not blue, Johnny? Maybe someday. If you want to be blue, you gotta join the Discord. You gotta be active. That's just how that is. Someday, though. Absolutely someday. What's up, Lewis Christie? Chip off the old block. Don. Dude, lots of good names. Switch Whisper, Felipe, Galdrielt. Probably butchered that. Spectral. What's going on with Spectral? I've not heard anyone. What's the ticker on that? Tails, my guy. We'll look to go. Dude, go, Andy. Go to Bitcoin 24 in Nashville. I've never been to Nashville. It's going to be a first-time trip for me. The conferences are always really boring, but the events that go on there are wild. And if out of all the conferences I go to, Bitcoin's probably the best one conference-wise. They're just very dry at times and very technical because they get all the devs there, they're chatting, and you're like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you just make number go up? Then they don't. Let's do live trading, please. Just $100, man. I'm sitting here telling you how tired I am. I am hungover from the heat. Austin, Texas is, I don't know how humans live there. Really quick story, really short, really quick story. I'll get to the super chat, JV. I saw you. Really quick story. I was walking back to the hotel last night, the night before, on Saturday. It was like 1 a.m. I had a few of them whiskeys at the Bitmain event there. And dude, where I'm at in the north, I mean, it gets hot, right? We get 100-degree days too. But when it's hot here, you'll see people like with their shirts off, right? Just cooling down, just walking around without their shirts on in their hand. No one, not a single human had their shirt off. It had to have been over 100, like feels like temperature. My shirt was like one of those wicking, airy, breezy shirts. It was a wet towel, dude. Like there was no point of wearing it. It was as if I jumped in a pool and just left my shirt on. So I took it off. I was like, screw it, I'm kind of drunk. Oh, it's hot. I was just going down the street, not yelling at people, but kind of yelling at people. I mean, I don't remember because I had some whiskeys, but I was just like, how do humans live here? How do you live? People thought it was funny. Like they were laughing. It was a good time. There's the micro story, the microest of stories. The super chat, dude, Streamlabs, you are not doing a good job reporting this to me. Didn't play the alert. I don't have it here on my alert dashboard. I do see Simon T subscribe. What's up, Simon? But let me scroll up and get to that. Got another sleeper for us. Labs. Oh, man. Every time I hear on Solana, I get a little worried, dude. I'm not going to lie. Nice project from Supplement Company. Insane Labs. Curious to hear your thoughts. Their chart is... Dude, I will give you this, JV. JV Dade. You are the man. If you guys ever want me to look at some, like, esoteric, unheard of, like... stock or crypto, please put the ticker in the super chat. Like, I wasn't ever gonna find LabZol 7𝐢𝐴𝐢𝐭𝐡, like, you know what I mean? I would have spent 10 minutes just dicking around trying to find it. We're not gonna look at that first, but I will pull that up. I'll pull it up for you if TradingView will let me. We'll pull it up. Appreciate you, my friend. Like, look at that. Wait. Yep. Did it not work? No, it didn't work. But still, the thought was there. It was a good move. Let me see if it actually is here on TradingView. Insane Labs. Here, okay. I don't know what went wrong there because it does look correct. Nice. We'll take a look at this then. What's going on in this chat here? You'll be in Nashville? Taylor, let's go, boys. Let's go. Nashville's very nice. What to do there? I only know of Nashville, like Elvis, right? I don't know what's going on there. What's up, Alex O Crypto? How you doing, my friend? Interesting week ahead. You've been away for a week. What's your general thoughts? Dude, my general thoughts are I still have like a heat hangover from the Texas. I appreciate you stopping in though, man. Love you, Alex. Alex, YouTuber, go follow him. Give him a follow here, does trading content. He's a market cipher guy. So quality. You know how we do. All that high tech stuff. What's up, Crypto Ryan, my guy? Ticker SPEC for Spectral. All right. It's not normally that bad, dude. It's so bad. I think also in my kind of like drunkenness in Austin was going around yelling about how I was a snowman and how I was melting like Olaf. I get a little ridiculous sometimes. Have we heard of AMZ? Lee, you are a bot, sir, or you're a real human who has seen the bot comments. Let me see the channel activity. Dang. Yo, you're not a bot. You have commented here before, not about AMZ. Okay, Mr. Lee, since it does seem like you're a real human, this is a learning lesson for the entire family. Any ticker with AMZ, AMS, and then random ass numbers at the end. Sometimes there's a dollar sign. Sometimes there's an exclamation point. These are all scams. All 100%. They're all scams. They get blasted on every single stream that I ever have put out in my entire life, it seems. Let me show you. Because you might think, Tom, you think everything's a scam. And you're kind of right there. You're not wrong. But look at this. These are held for review automatically by YouTube. There's more than just these AMZ ones. Revux is a big one here. It's been blasting everywhere. So let me go. These are all Revux. Anytime this happens, anyone out there with legitimate projects, this is a call for you. Do not do this, or Tom Crown is just going to just flat out call your thing a scam. Revux, ready? All of my videos. We have to go through hundreds of the Revux ones. And look, we're only 2 days back. This isn't like the entire history. Let's go down. Actually, let's just do this. AMZ. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? That should work. I don't know why it didn't work. Let's scroll. Revux. These are all scams, guys. And you'll see these everywhere on YouTube videos. There we go. AMS. They're very hard to get rid of. I have to actually catch the ticker in real time after the lives. I usually wait, kind of camp it out, add it to the filter list. These are all scams. And the trick is, they all say they're from Amazon or whatever, is that they make it one input. So it'd be like AMZ, AMS numbers. See, this one is 80K, right? And they do this because by changing that up and making it one word, it makes it hard to have them automatically held. You can't just do AMS, it won't pick these up. There are thousands upon thousands. Here's another one, AMS 28K, AMS 28K dollar sign. Like, maybe in the world there's been one that isn't a flat out absolute scam, but this behavior and then the fake replies and the fake thumbs up. Sometimes you'll see a comment with like 4,000 likes on one of my videos, and it's one of these. But the video itself has only gotten like 500 likes. Stay away from any of this. Anything you see in the comments of a YouTube video is a scam. Like, realistically, it's just a scam. What's up, Jason Casper? My guy, Mr. Cat. Dude, we got Alex here. We got Casper here. Holy crap, guys. Go give the Mr. Casper some love, though I know you all already follow this Chadley Chad here. Casper, live trading content, up our alley. No shilling. No scams, no rugs. I mean, probably does just about as shitcoin as I do. You know, from time to time we buy some stuff, but like not taking money to sell you stuff, dude. Top tier, top G right there. Follow Jason Casper. Love this guy. What's up, Dave? First time listener. Can we check OLAS? What is OLAS? Has anyone heard of OLAS? Let's get learned, not burnt, dude. That's right. Get it, learn and not burnt. Does the hub of awesomeness seem to swirl? Well, you know, you surround yourself with good people and good things happen. That's my opinion. Let me see. I'm enjoying reading the chat. I did want to like just real quick look at the corn. We're not going to do some super in-depth stuff. I just want to look at the corn here. We drew these trend lines, just connecting our highest points and our lowest points, I don't know, a few days ago. I think when I left on Friday, we were down here. This price action is pretty spicy. Like, we lost the trend line, and then danced at it, rejected. Like we rejected here, right here in like in what a market should be terms wise, like if markets acted and behaved like textbook market stuff, this would have been such a clear rejection. And this would have said we're going lower. Look at this. You come up to the trend line. This is the 4 hours. This isn't like a few minutes, right? 4 hour time frame. Reject from that same trend line that you've rejected from multiple times. Hit the lower low right there. I mean, it's over. Like right there on textbook, you should have kept going. Bitcoin just is in no way textbook. Blasted back through. Almost made it back to the top of the trend on that Berkshire Hathaway stuff. Retested. Tested as support, looks like in the last 4 hours, tested as support again. There's a real spicy kind of string of 5-minute candles right here. That was the entire minus 100% Berkshire Hathaway thing. But here we are, like that price action is grueling, especially if you're a leveraged trader, like that's grueling. But we're on top of the trend line. So in many ways, we actually have made some upward progress versus this weekend. We closed back in the last 12 hour above the trend. Here we are. If we hold this level, basically 68.5, bottom of the 12 hour, we're in this trend line. I'm going to be looking for a test of the top of the trend again here in this week. I mean, you already have 2 near misses. The market is at least going to look to like grab liquidity up here, probably around 72, something like that. Even if we're going to dump down through again, right? So a lot of sideways, a lot of volatility here after. This has to be some of the lowest volatility we've seen in a long time, dude. Look at these. These are 1 hour candles oscillating between like 67.5 and 67.8. Not even 1%. Wild. Here we are, though. And if you are on a low time frame, this doesn't actually look very bad. This actually looks pretty good. I'm not as in tune because I did not look at the charts much this weekend. And thankfully, that was when nothing happened. Thank you, Bitcoin. You do nothing when I stream and you do nothing when I travel. I'm not sure when you do stuff, but tested, higher low, broke through almost to the top of the trend. And that wick, boom, right back there, testing that previous resistance as support. Holding for now. We don't have a higher high, so still just flagging out, consolidating, accumulating, whatever you want to call it. Not that bad of a look. Actually better than it feels, because I know it feels bad. Oh, crap. I lost my train of thought a little bit ago. I just remembered it, just grabbed it. Then we'll get back to the chat here. Someone in the Discord had asked, kind of, why is it so boring, or why is it going down, whatever. And I said, and I think this is a really good way to put it. Bitcoin, basically, the only thing it seems to do anymore is squeeze the market until leverage is exhausted and then go up. It doesn't seem to behave like we think charts should most of the time. I think almost all of the kind of behavior that we've seen over the last 2-3 months is squeezing and exhausting leverage, letting leverage get eaten away by its maintenance fees, by its funding, by just like kind of wick price action, stopping people out, getting people to get back in those positions. And then once you're at the point where you're like, screw it, this range is bonk, I don't want to be in a trade, this is bad, then we see it move up. That's its behavior. That's it. All right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn on some tunes. I see someone gifted some membies, and you know what? It's a good day to gift some membies myself. I'm going to turn on some tunes because it's very quiet in my headphones. We get a volume check. I just want it to be like chilling in the background. I don't want it to be like rave. There we go. I turn my volume down with my headphones now by touching it. Is that just like barely audible for you guys? That's what I want. I just want it to be no silence. Good, 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 good. I gotta turn this down a little bit for me. It's very annoying that we have 2 different volumes. Like I hear it at a volume and you hear it at a different volume. Okay, back to the chat. See you in Nashville. Let's go, Shrink Tech. Actually, that's the thing. I was talking a little crap on events, guys, because they're dry. But here's the value is when you go to them, every person there is there for crypto. Every person there is a nerd. It's like being in this chat. Like you can just go up to people and talk to them about crypto. Like I had many people come up to me who did not know who I was, even after I told them. They didn't know who I was. And they're just geeking out about crypto. Like, oh my God, dude, this and that and the whatever. And like, that's just the vibe, right? It's just a good time. You do a lot of networking. Everyone there, like for the most part, has something to do in the space. Not everyone is working in the space, but almost everybody wants to. There is no better way to meet people and make connections than in person at these events. Hands down. And maybe friends. I think I make friends every time. What's up, Trader Geo, my guy? Since we're, I'm just shilling everybody else today. If your favorite YouTuber is, if you know him, tell him to jump in this live stream. How am I not subscribed? Dude, I am, YouTube unsubscribe me from you. I 100% am subscribed. Well, I'm going to do it live. Just like I just did, guys. Go call Trader Geo. Great guy, also a market cipher, bro. Good dude. Good dude. Does some trading. Does some charting. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now we're good. Stay there, Beans. Little Beans has been up her lady parts. She has to get surgery. Very minor surgery, but she has to have one. There's a growth. They got to remove it. She's been biting it. And so I have to keep an eye on her. Can't let her out of this room. All right, let me see. Consensus this year was all about quality projects, networking, RWAs. Hope to run into. So cryptos and tokens, I was not there for the event. I flew in Saturday. I flew out Sunday. Like, YouTube unsubscribed you from me. Catherine Elizabeth. Well, thank God you found your way back. Whew. Double check, everybody. Make sure you're subscribed. YouTube might have unsubscribed you. And if you've never subscribed, now's your time. Right now. Sus, dude. Sus. Why did I come to Consensus? Bitmain. So I met Bitmain when I emceed the Litecoin conference in 22. Just vibed. Had a good time. Bitmain is the biggest ASIC manufacturer for Bitcoin mining. Had a good time. Good vibe with them. And they've been trying to get me to go out for a while to some kind of event or something that they're at. And this one, they're just like, hey, you want to fly down for the day? And I was like, yeah, sure. So they got my flight, they got my hotel, expenses, whatever. Went to their event. I thought we were going to talk up. I thought, because I was like, man, Bitcoin miner, that'd be a good sponsor, right? Did not talk any shop. Like, I would have, I wanted to. But I think really they didn't realize the event was over when their event was. And I think that they all at that point had just had enough of the event. I had a good time. I'm not really sure why I was there either. That's the long story. What's up, Adrian Fecheta and NJ subscribing, Dean Julian subscribing, Custom Tees subscribing. I don't know if I shouted out Simon T, but it's a good name. I'll do it again. Simon T subscribed. Pickle gifted the memberships. Tillin, Derek, NBF, Evil Shenanigans, Brian. Dude, quality names. People who are here all the time. These memberships, they snipe. They snipe the active people. They know. They absolutely know. And in that spirit, it's time for me to give out some too. No, not super chat. Membership gift. Okay, I have 10. I'm gonna gift 5 now. If you're not subscribed, if you haven't sent a message in the live chat, if you haven't voted in the poll, you should do that now. You should make sure you're opted into memberships. Should ask you when you join the live. I think maybe we'll do an experiment here as well. Oh, did I already give them out? I guess I already gave them out. I was going to say, do an experiment, click these things. Let's all click these together. Maybe that will help you get them. Because YouTube says whoever engages the most in the live chat, whoever's engaging is like favored in them. I'll gift out 5 more. So we'll do this. We'll give it a try. Make sure you've opted in, subscribed, liked, maybe even click that share button, copy the link, and I don't know, you don't have to send it anywhere. Click this a lot. I'll give you 30 seconds. I'm going to gift 5 more. Let's see if people who are smashing it get it. What's up, Mean2? How you doing, my friend? Congrats to GT Nuts. Positive Flow. Sin, my guy. Mr. Blank line in my pocket. Again, all fundamental core members of this chat. YouTube, you're doing something right. You got something right there. Yeah, I got something. Smashing. All right, let's rip them off. Rip them away. 5 more going out. Getting them green names early in the June. Early June. Right on. Right on. Your owner. That's a name I haven't seen as much. John on Odendal. Were you guys hitting those buttons? Bad Baptist, you do it all the time, man. That's because you're here all the time. Grats. Cy B, Crunk C. Good names. Good names. Congrats, fam. Congrats. You got one? Oh. Storming Castle. If I was able to like send you one, I would. YouTube, there's no way to gift a membership specifically. I don't really know why. You can only do it randomly. Dunno. I don't know, man. Enjoy those emojis. If you just got some emojis, put some emojis in the chat. You forgive me now for making fun of your Ethereum. Dude, Lion, real quick. I'll pull up this labs that this guy super chatted for because I don't want to forget about it. I'm so glad you said that, man. You're always tossing me softballs. That's why I love you. That's why I keep you around. Ryan. Oh, yeah. Well, Gainy, pre-20K. True. You've been here. You forgive me for making fun of your ETH portfolio percentage. Well. Not directed towards you specifically, but dude, all through 21 to 22 and 23, people were all about Ethereum. It was like, I'd say, man, DCA Bitcoin. I don't think you should DCA any other asset in the same way. There's nothing that can like guarantee the way Bitcoin can long term. And the response through those years was always, well, what about Ethereum? I'm going to DCA Ethereum. And of course, I don't think that's a terrible idea. If you're not going to do Bitcoin, Ethereum is probably the better second option out of most. But I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a good idea. I can't recommend it. And it's not even that Ethereum's done terrible. But since then, nobody really says that anymore. All the new people aren't like, oh, I'm not buying Bitcoin. I'm only buying Ethereum. Times change, man. The standard and what is accepted and what like everyone thinks is always going to be in crypto constantly changes. Like it's so dynamic. It is incredibly dynamic. Like a lot of people who are newer don't know this, but nobody liked Ethereum in 2018, 2019, even 2020. Nobody liked it. Kind of like Doge because it just didn't perform. Didn't have like this big performance. It did big drops, left a lot of people wrecked. Like people were angry at Ethereum. And then kind of 21 rolls around and all of a sudden it's like, I don't need Bitcoin. I'm just going to get Ethereum. I really do hope it works out for you though. Like for everyone who went hard into the Ethereum. I don't think it's the craziest thing. I mean, you look at some other choices that you could have made and Ethereum is probably like a better one, right? Like, I don't know. You can go all in on Litecoin. Oh, self-burn, self-destruction. I'll probably never recover from that, but just times change, man. Whatever is kind of like, well, this is what everyone thinks, so it must be true. It comes and goes. It doesn't stay. I think, what value is that to you as a viewer? I think the value is a lot of the time when we feel FOMO, when we feel I have to put money in this now because I just have that energy, that anxiety, because this is the new thing and it's going to be the thing forever. Doesn't work out that way. Does not work out that way a lot of the time. Almost every time. All right. Next time you're feeling FOMO, remember that whatever it is probably not going to have whatever impact you think it will. It's not going to like replace everything. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm rambling now. All good. You remember in spirit? Yeah, dude. By the way, guys, these memberships, I do like when you guys gift them to each other. I like when you sign up for them too. I don't make much money from them. Obviously, I have a 99-cent one. I just want you guys to be able to have the emojis. Like YouTube takes such a big cut. Then Apple Pay takes a cut if you use Apple Pay. And then the tax man takes a cut. And by the end of the day, if I make $100 on memberships, I might end up with like $30. Like end of everything, maybe. Like it's a very bad conversion. If you want to support the channel, the best way is to go to the links in the video description below and sign up. You use exchanges, costs you nothing. Our sponsors, sign up with them, LuxAlgo, MetaSignals. They both have free trials right now, cost you nothing. Those are the best ways to support the stream, in reality. Should you hold your meme coin? Spaceman, who is telling people to hold meme coins? Giving money to YouTube violates your morals? Yeah, dude, I feel you. I'm not really encouraging it. Are you thinking Caspa was saying this? No, I wasn't. It is really just an overall thought. Ethereum hits the hardest on that. Speaking of Caspa, we do have to look at Caspa. I haven't gone into many charts, which is good. I'm enjoying the flow of this. I'm enjoying a lot of the time I feel like I have to get up here and I have to do every chart that every person is looking at or wants to look at, and it just burns you out. And in reality, the quality of the analysis just goes down. When I'm on like chart 30 for the stream, your brain is just like, this is just like everything else. I should look at Caspa. We do have to look at labs on Sol, but actually I didn't realize Caspa was still moving. We're gonna look at Caspa first. Man, nice. Caspa on this descending channel, parallel descending channel. You never know when they're gonna bottom out. We got our first signs back here late May, breaking out of the channel, closing daily candles for the first time above the top of the channel. We were looking for 15 cents as our first pit stop. In a kind of typical crypto way, Caspa said, F you, man. That was too obvious. We did hit 15 cents yesterday. Today opened just below it, and now making that reach for the 17.1. 17.1, I believe, is the highest monthly. Yes, highest monthly resistance. This is going to be the big boss battle. Where Caspa is right now, after it broke 15 cents, the move here to 16, 17 is really not really, it's not really doing anything. It's like getting launched. I don't know, getting launched on a paraglider, right? And then after you launch, you're just gliding. You're coasting. You're not really doing anything. This is where this right here, 17.1, 17.1, 17.2. This is where it's going to need to maybe refuel, recharge. It's going to need more energy. To get there isn't going to really take much. It's a kind of a void, like a gap on the chart. And at 17.1, we're going to run into some real profit taking, some real resistance. Now, it doesn't mean it can't keep going, guys. But I think it will. I think it's going to. There's no guarantees here. This is your last monthly. You break that, you close above that, and we can look at some Mooney targets here. Let's look at these weeks. Interesting climb. Right here, that 15 cent mark, not only a psychological resistance, but also, you can see on the weekly chart, Caspa kind of favors this area. This is where the first run up started. You guys remember me saying I'm selling my Caspa? Sold my Caspa at 15 cents because Binance listed perps, and I said, I'm going to sell it. I'm not bearish. I'm going to sell it, and then I'm going to look to buy it again over the next few weeks. Rebought at 10 cents. Nah, I'm just chilling. I don't think I've sold anymore. But you can see it here, weekly order blocks. You can see this is what distribution right here. Before the fall, you hit a higher low. Now you're back up right there at that monthly. So let's get a little moon maths. Very, very likely that we see 17.1 this month. Like, I know that's not a big move, but again, you're just coasting at this point. You've already reached the 786 retracement. Typically the market, when it retraces there, is looking to continue. Oh yeah, 15 cents also was the golden Fibonacci retracement right here. A lot of confluence at that level. I will also add that breaking 15 cents like this, with so much confluence of why there should be resistance there, is a strong signal. And I believe that does suggest continuation. I'd say close the day above 17.1, and you're looking for that all-time high. So 19 cents, the all-time high. If we connect that high to our recent swing low or higher low off this macro, we're going to get some targets. We're going to get some moon targets, baby. Let's go. Let's go. 28 cents to 35 cents. If Caspa does not reject from 19 cents, which I believe it will hit this year, like looking at it now, could hit it this month, could hit it this week, right? But whenever that happens, whenever it happens, if it does not reject, I'm going to be looking up to this 1618 to the 2 measured move target up here. And that's a pretty juicy gain. It's about a 2x from current price. This is not valid until we break 18.5 or whatever, the all-time high. This is not a valid target until this is broken. That's how these extensions work. But once it's broken, if you don't immediately see it crash, place your limit orders, take your profit. This is what I'd be looking for. I think it has very good odds of reaching that. Man, that's a rally, dude. That's a nice rally. If you didn't get in on Caspa, now you're FOMOing. Well, for one, remember what I just said. No matter how real something feels of like, this is it. And if I don't get it now, it's forever going to go up. This is the next thing. Everything else is going to go away because this is it. I felt that. Like, you're not alone. I think everyone experiences that in this space at some point. It's gotten a lot more complicated now too. It used to be more believable, I guess, because projects kind of pretended to be, I'll say, those things. Now we're mostly like meme coining and stuff. And there were less projects. So when any project had like a following that was new, there was more incentive or more vibe there that it was the next big thing that was going to replace everything. But if you're feeling that, take a breath. Caspa will not go up forever, like indefinitely. Everything pulls back. So if you were FOMOing here, if I was FOMOing here as a newer trader, I would likely wait. I would wait for 17.1. Honestly, yeah, I would wait for 17.1 at least. But I would target that 15 cent mark. And I have a very compelling reason for you here. We had all the confluence, all of it. Our 618 was here. This was psychological level. This was the previous all-time high, 15 cents. Like, we had many factors. Lots of profit-taking reasons there. Look at this. Look at this behavior. There is no reaction to 15. Either that resistance got blasted through. Possible. Likely. Actually, that's probably it. That resistance got blasted through. But there was no reaction, really. Maybe in the beginning of this day, we saw a little red candle before moving up. This was resistance, even if it didn't behave like it was. Here's how I could see this move. Up to 17.1. Back to 15. Back to 15. This isn't bearish. This is a bullish way for this to climb. This resistance was, I'll even say, not really tested. It was just destroyed, nuked. So the market may look to move to the next resistance, pull back, catch the people FOMOing right here, right now, like it always does, wipe them out, and then make that move to 18.5. We'll see what happens there. I can see a strong trade down here. Now, I'll say 15 cents. Maybe the exact number, 14.8. It's a little bit lower. That's a play. Let me see how this might look, though. I like to put multiple RRs here now. I like the way it looks on the chart. Stop. Now, you could play your stop much tighter than this, obviously. If I were to play this with leverage, I would not look for anything to be open below 13.7, probably, something like that, 13.7. And then I could target just 17.1. That gives you just about a 1-to-1. Or no, it gives you a 3-to-1. If I was playing this with spot, playing this with maybe low leverage, probably eke that down a little bit more, maybe 13 cents as the stop. 17.1 is going to be a great take profit target almost no matter what. But then we can get the spice. We can get the real spice. Pull this down. We can target the previous wait, what's going on here? Previous all-time high. Previous all-time high. And then even more so, we can start looking up all the way to these targets. Now, these are very hopium at the moment because we haven't broken the all-time high. Remember, these targets don't exist till we do. But this can be played many ways. And I just realized that all of these have their freaking stats enabled. Oh no. Oh, that's so obnoxious. So obnoxious. You can't see any of it. There we go. Get rid of this quick. I hate that. There it is. Could be played these ways. I think the winning move, though, is going to require some patience. Whether you want to scalp this just 15 to 17, or if you're Caspa believer, you're trying to buy spot and hold, I think 15 cents is going to be a good discount. My compelling factor, I'll just rehash. 15 cents, major resistance. It blew through, didn't react to it. We have another pretty important, well, the big boss, resistance above us. We're likely to see some profit taking there. There's no guarantee, but resistance to support, trading can be that easy. It can. A lot of the times it is. Looking good on market side for B, the day, money flow, cruising. Just as the analogy with the glider, man. Just as the glider analogy. Lux Algo, order blocks. We see that resistance really guarding that all-time high. A little bit of support down here. Doesn't really match up with our TA. That's okay. Tools don't always agree with you. It's not the end of the world. Check out signals and overlays here. Nice and green on the day. Trending up. We didn't really need it to tell us that. There it is. That's what I was kind of looking for here. On this week, closing above 15 cents, we got not only the green trend flip, but also the long position signal. We have not seen this signal flashed since Caspa was at 3 cents. You can do the math. Caspa looking good. Let me make sure my alerts are set, and then we're going to move on. Lux Algo link in the video description, by the way. Get a month free trial if you use my link. Risk-free. Go ahead. All right. 17.1. I want an alert at the all-time high so that I can ping everybody in the Discord when it hits an all-time high. There it is. Done. Actually, one more alert down here at 13 so I know when I get wrecked. That's it. Oh, man. This doesn't look done today. We might hit 17.1 today. Look at that, man. That's beautiful. Beauty, beauty. How much Caspa do I have now? Huh? I don't remember. Has Bitcoin moved? No, not really, but that's looking pretty good. Lows coming up. You're seeing this, I'll call it bear flag painting. I don't think it plays out as a bear flag. I'll put the alert 69.7. I'm going to look at this on Soulcoin for my friend. Sorry, Chad, I got in the zone with Caspa. You know how I get. Check out Labs. Labs in your face. Can we look at GME again? Yes. God, you guys keep bringing up the charts that I want to look at, but I have to do this one. Super chatted. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm a stand-up guy, so I probably will. I want to look at GME, though, so bad. So bad. I have some gloating to do. Yeah, we're going to look at GME first. I do have Labs pulled up, though. For my friends who are waiting for Labs, it's here. It's up. It's on. It's on. It looks fine for now. I'm just holding the low. We have to look at GME. Actually, you have to look at GME, and I have to gloat. Rarely do I gloat. This is a rare chillin' stream gloat. Boys, I'm quitting the crypto streaming. I'm going into stocks. Going into stock streaming. Because, God, I hit so much harder with stocks. I don't know. Guys who have been here for years. I don't look at them often. But gosh, dang it, man. When we do, these slap. Like, GME, I'll admit, it did not hit 1753. It hit 1762 or something. Like, within a margin of error. Within 1%. Within 2%. Take profit. $40.26. Easy. Easy trade, dude. This is brain dead trading on something like GME. And it slapped. Some of you saw this place live. You've seen me kind of check on it and sigh and be like, man, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to hit. Look at our open today. Look at this open. Look at the open. Sniper. Absolute sniper fire, man. That's 100% gain. 130% gain of 5.2 to 1. Kind of sounds like 70s porn. Yeah. How loud is it? It should be like chill and quiet. I wanted it to just be like background vibing. I don't like quiet. I don't like the silence. What's up? My name is Knox. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you. GME, dude. Like, what can I say? Fire. Way quiet. Excellent. I just wanted to be like breaking up the background. Ready to gap up. That opening candle is certainly not wonderful. Let me pop this over. Stocks are a scam, by the way. We have a poll going. Do you think stocks or crypto is more of a scam? Look at this candle, dude. Like, GME. 64, 67. I think it tripped to 80 in pre-post. So it's not like even on this chart. Closed at 22, 23. Opened at 40. It opened over the course of one weekend. Double. It 2x'd. From the minute it stopped trading to the minute it began trading again. Stocks are a scam, dude. Absolute scammeroony. Let's see. This was easy peasy. Monthly resistance broken up here. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? We do have maybe 25 if we keep this monthly down still. This chart is so sketchy. It's like Swiss cheese. It's so Swiss cheese that it's like actually kind of hard to look at. It's kind of hard to look at, man. It's kind of hard to TA. My brain is like, wait, what? Are we missing something? What's going on here? Let's look at the quarter. What do we got? Quarter. God. That monthly candle, dude. Well, if we're looking for a gap fill, 23.14. I'm not sold on that entry yet. Give me a minute. Look at these kids. What is this? What is this? It's like a kindergartner got into a box of crayons and started drawing on the wall. Like, what is this? These aren't candles. They're just dots in space. Weekly 26.3. Monthly is like 23. 23 to 26. If we're looking for some gappy fills. Let's look at the day. That's a daily gap as well. It's funny. Oh no, this gap got filled. Or did it? I'm so confused by the candles not lining up. Like, what? All right. All right. Maybe I'll put this on like a line chart. Nah. Hmm. 26, 34, 23, 14. Honestly, I hate this, and I know you guys hate this. Everyone hates when I say this, because people are going to say, Tom, what's the trade now? Sure, Tom, you just hand-fed us 130% on GME. What have you done for me lately? I don't think the trade's here. I think that was the trade. I don't think the trade's here right now. I want to see a little more progress. I want to see a little more progress on this week. I'll keep an eye on GME. I'll put some more alerts. I'll tighten it up. I'll update you guys on a Wednesday or whenever we stream next. I'll update you guys. I don't think there's a trade here yet. I don't like this open. I don't like this weak bounce. But this is GME. It's a weird chart. Behaves weirdly. Its candles are very Swiss cheesy. Let's see. How's like RSI doing here? Actually, not bad. On short time frames, you have a higher high. RSI is still in check. No bear div. No bear div on the 4. Nothing on the 12. Seems like the gapping kind of keeps the RSI down. I don't know if RSI actually... So RSI is looking at the moves relative to the moves of, I think, 14 candles default, of how much up or how much down they move compared to them. Looking at this, I kind of get the feeling that RSI, when you have gaps from TradFi, like open close weekend gaps, I don't think those moves impact RSI, because realistically, you made a 78% move or 100% move. This RSI barely budged, and that's not because the move was small relative. It was small relative to the previous, but not at this ratio. There's something weird. Is RSI a scam in TradFi? What's going on? Still cruising on the weekly, man. Higher highs on RSI. This looks good. I need more. I need more. I'm going to see this progress this week, and I'll update you guys. We'll find another trade on the GMEsters. GMEsters. I have to look at labs. It's been like an hour or something. I'm sure whoever super chatted for it. Let me see. I don't have it on my thing even. I don't know what Streamlabs is doing today. Maybe it's also hungover from Texas. Viewer activity. Crypto, cars, and coffee. Didn't see that super chat, my friend. 4 minutes ago. Okay, that wasn't as long ago. It was JV Dade. I'm sorry, JV Dade. Are you still here, my friend? I apologize to you. 𝐂𝐈𝐵 also. What? 𝐂𝐈𝐵 says, check your stream on a private browser. YouTube has removed the like symbol. It's like Robin Hood GME all over again. Dude, that's a great comment. I appreciate that comment. I don't... So here's on a private browser, are you meaning like not signed in? Well, the problem is like when you're not signed in, you can't like anyway. Let me see. Here we go. Ooh, 981. Ooh, look at this. Streamception.
I chose Wix.
No, get out of here. No, I have it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with your browser. But either way, I'm not logged in, so I can't click it. But you're logged in if you're chatting, so could you click it? Go ahead. Everybody click it. Crypto's car and coffee. Pepe in play. Yes, we'll look at Pepe next. I have to do labs quick at least. There's not a lot, so it won't take me very long. I'll pull up Pepe then. Pull up the Pepe then. So on the weekly and monthly, you have nothing. Actually, I missed one value. On the month, your only monthly close. Gotta mark it out. On the week, you got nothing. You got nothing. Just got green candles. Obviously targeting 23.3 for the weekly close here. Get rid of that bear in golf. You can see that virtually every other candle, though, started out this way. You have these long bottom wicks on all of your weeklies. Now, this last weekly close is not a great close. It is not a super strong close. The only thing that kind of like keeps it in play, you have higher highs. You can visibly see momentum chilling or losing some stamina, but that is also to be expected. There's kind of an issue with charts that go up too much too fast. You go up too much too fast, and it's impossible to keep that momentum. Momentum, almost by definition, has to slow down. So there isn't a lot here, which is not a great sign, especially not for like a long-term position. You don't have support below you. If you get any kind of real retracement, you're down under a penny. Is what it is. You have all these levels lined up. This is from the weeks and the days and the month, and they're all in the same spot, and that's where all the price action is going. Can't even use the day. Yeah, man. What am I even looking at? I have to get rid of some of these. There's like no point of even having them. They're too close together. What there is a point of, though, 31.88 up here. Flat top. Now, yeah, you have slightly higher highs, these wicks. Just ignore that. There's not enough liquidity here for like to expect a double top or whatever to like have the same value. It's gonna slip. What I do see to appease the bulls, though, these lows are continuing to come up. Kind of janky way to do it. Your lows are coming up, though. You have a flat top, lows coming up. I mean, that is we like that pattern. We like that pattern here on this channel. Not really sure I could recommend any position on this. I don't like the downside potential. But if I were to play it, kind of gun to my head, probably play it like this. Stop at 15, entry at like 19. Target the all-time high, 32. Get a 3-to-1, 70% upside, 21% downside. Can throw one more riskier kind of target up there. Pepe's up next, by the way. We're doing labsies. I can see it played this way. Get something like this. Hopefully you don't break that low, but again, you're betting on higher lows, and if that pattern ends, I'm out of this position. If that holds, you retest 31, you break it, then we look for some moon targets here. 1618, 60 cents, solid. 2 measure move, 88 cents, solid. I would not ever, in any world, touch this with leverage. I don't think you can, though, so that's good. Not having leverage probably in its favor here for the break to the upside. There you go. There's your targets. Labs fam on Solana. There you go. Break 31.9, 32 cents. Look for 60. Look for 89. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're going to pull up Pepe. I'm going to pull up the chat again. This is a Pepe. 1,000 viewers. We only have 250 likes. Maybe the like button is broken. Could you guys test the like button? See if it's broken? Test it by clicking it. Crafty. I'm a crafty. I'm a fox. Our poll is going strong with only 600 votes. 60% of us saying stocks are the scam. 41% saying crypto is the scam. I expected different numbers, but hey, whatever. Likes to smash. What's up, Diddy? What's up, Dids? You're 4K in profit. Let's go. You have a banger. Do I know Super Trump? Of course I don't, dude. I do not know Super Trump. My browser has removal. So, Joe Bob, are you saying on your stream, on your browser right now, you don't have the like button? Like, for real? I've never heard of that. What's up, love? Come in, OMG, please. Like to see ABT. What's up, Dave Kane? What do you think? IMX? I have no idea. I have no idea. Baked token. Baked. PYR breaking out. What's breaking out? I'm seeing in the chat there's some vibes of the market moving. Let's check in with CoinGecko quick. See if people are just getting ahead of themselves or if things are actually busting a move here. I mean, Caspa's busting a move. Doesn't look like much in the top 100 is. But it isn't always the top 100 where the moves happen. GME, of course, is up. The token, we could probably look at that. It's gibberish. Alice, who is someone in our Discord this weekend, maybe it was Friday, was complaining about us. Who was it? Hopefully you didn't sell. Hopefully you didn't sell over the weekend because it's up 50% in the last 24 hours. Boomer. Amaratsu Amikami. Mochi, Toshi, Spell. Resistance Dog. Resistance Dog. Pepe Fork. Caspa. Caspa up here in the biggest gainers. This is definitely like the biggest gainer at the biggest market cap right now. Dog token. It does seem like my call to 1 cent is coming true. FLOKI. I'm not seeing much. There's Spectral. Someone was talking about Spectral earlier. You can pull up Spectral. I like that little pump. We're going to look at Pepe. Let me see if I have a Spectral chart, though. I do not. I'm going to make one. Wow. I was feeling like crap. And then people in the Discord kind of peer pressured me. No, prompted me. Told me how much they would appreciate if I'd go live today, and I didn't know if I should. I was feeling rough, but I'm feeling good now. Thank you guys. Thank you for pushing me out of my comfort zone a little bit, just a little bit. Wow, spec is looking. Let me make sure there's no more history though. Doesn't look like it. This start trading May 6th. There's no crypto. Biffinax. Yeah, looks like May 6th. Nice. We'll look at this next. Let me take a peek at Pepe. At the Pepe. Zapipi. We had a Slayer trade on Zapipi. 1618 target. If you heard me yelling about moon targets today on this stream, I'll have you know that these are not just made up like most channels who just pick a price and say it's going there. I do the same analysis every time. 4 targets above the all-time high, and they do seem to work. Our 1618 from our all-time high to bear market low gave us 4 zeros, 1.5 or 1.6. This was our first take profit target on Pepe, and as soon as we broke out, all the way back here, March, I was looking for this. I took a little profit there. You can check out my Twitter. I said I sold about 25% of my Pepe, something like that. I don't remember what percent. Sold a little bit. Why? Not because I think Pepe is necessarily going down, but this is how I trade, boys. 1618, 2 measured move. I just place limit order sells there. I don't dump my whole position unless I think that's a good idea. I don't typically do that. I got my next TP up here at 403422. That's a 2 measured move target. Let's take a look at more recent price action here. So can make these thinner because they all hit. Zoop, zoop. There we go. Let's take a look. Go down the week to the month. What do we got? All right. All right. 5088. Interesting, interesting potential support. That was April's open. We bullish engulfed it into May, leaving behind a little order block on the monthly time frame. Very nice. Very nice right here. You can see this busted resistance, not tested as support. There is no guarantee or necessity. There's no necessity to test it as support, but we did reach our 1618. And so in this month, if we do see further selling off, that's probably where I would look. That's a big sell-off. Pepe has shown a lot of strength. Not really sold on this yet. Maybe if we see a little more kind of development of the candles into this month, but this would be where the logical play would be if we see a deeper sell-off. That's probably not what you want to hear. That's roughly at your 0.5 retracement level. Your 618 sits at like the bottom of that order block, is 5066. But I'm not really there yet. I'm not really in that opinion. I think it's holding up really well at this 1618. So let's zoom in. Well, yeah, you can definitely see that on the week though. Let's zoom in. Close at the 1618. Below us, we have a new support. That's a local, not a very strong, not a very confident thing, but you close there, you've moved higher. So more than support, it is a level that the bulls need to hold into this weekly close. You do have a little bear div here on the week. A little bearish divergence. Interesting. VWAP's come down a little bit. Momentum looking to pinch. Yeah, I mean, there's reasons to think we might see some retracing. Let's go in a little more, though. Here we are. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I think this is holding well. So on the day, order block, new all-time high, pull back, fill that fair value gap. Fill this order block. You almost did in the next daily candle, but you didn't. Pulled back, filled it. That's healthy. That's good. You moved up, you retested. This is a lower high, which is not great, but you did paint a higher low. So we are now seeing what is a bear flag, or what is a bull flag. I've gotten so used to saying bear flag from the sideways here. This is a bull flag. I don't trust bull flags or bear flags. Not in crypto. But I think this is looking good. You have a new resistance here locally. This is going to get real busy on this chart because it's a bull flag. You have all these levels. 4015. We tested that today. Pulled back. Fighting for this daily close here. Like to see a daily close above 14.8. Bullish engulf. Zooming in again. Reason to think there's support here. I believe so. That is a bull flag, baby. Down. Not a lot here. Not a lot. I think you could be playing it this way. I do not really like this trade, though. I don't like this trade. I think you could play it this way. I don't like, if you've noticed over time, I don't like to take the move immediately after a move happens. If that makes sense. You've already gone back to the 618. I'm sure that's another 618 and another 618. That's where the entry 14.6, probably another 618 of this even smaller move. Let's do this play. This is up to you, as they all are. Don't ever blindly copy my trades, guys, please. You'll lose money. You will lose money. Don't ever blindly copy them. But up to you. Lower leverage or spot. You could have stop under 4013. If you're using kind of scalping, looking for a quicker position, probably 4014. Going to be looking for that stop. If you're betting on this being a bull flag, you don't want to see these lows. You can't see these lows breached or it's not a bull flag. So that's why my stop is placed here. Now the take profit is actually kind of hard for me right now. A little bit hard. Already hit the 618. Or 786 is up here at 16.3. Maybe that's the target. I'm more tempted to kind of just target the all-time high. If you think this is a bull flag, you think it's going to continue to break out to the upside, you got to go back to the all-time high, right? It gives you a 3.3 to 1, 18% gain, risking 5.39%. There we go. I do like this part. I do like this. Kind of an intermediate stop. Potentially to our like bull market all-time high peak at 4034. You do have a little range here, and you can see the previous move gave us our 1618 up here, and that's at 0.00002. Also a psychological level. That's a good target. I'm going to stick with this target. Our more local move at our 1618, same level. You have a little confluence there on top of a psychological level. So maybe that could be our target. Just under 0.002 for Pepe. If you target that, you get more of that downside room, more of that wiggle room. But I don't really like that. I really like that play. I don't know why you would expect this if you get that, you know? Like that definitely can happen in crypto, but you need a different trade thesis then. You can't trade all the trade theses in one trade. For me, yeah, for me, this is it. Stop under the low, targeting 0.00002. Let's go, Pepe. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Kind of want to look at spec Still got 1,000 viewers, boys. What's good? What's good in the hood? Let me refresh the chat. You guys want to look at SPEC? What do you want to look at? If it's above the 382, it's a bull flag. I don't believe in bull flags, so it don't matter. Do you say crypto or creepy toe? I say cryptos. Jasmy, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, boys. You're always reminding me of my W's. Labs, where's that? We looked at Labs. Nicholas Gar. We looked at Labs. Where were you? Where were you when Tom Crown looked at Labs? I thought you would remember. I don't feel very special now. I thought you would at least remember when Tom Crown looked at the coin you wanted to see. I don't know. Jasmy's. Let's just pace through some of these. I'm still looking for Pepe to break to a new all-time high. It still looks like it wants to. Still looks like it wants to do it. Higher low again today, retesting that previous all-time high. Flat top, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Been calling for a new FLOKI all-time high forever, it feels. Forever. It'll get there. Nvidia's still moving this week. God darn. God dang. Caspa. Where was it? Jasmine. We're gonna look at Jasmine. What else? Notcoin. Mohammed Jafadi. You know, Notcoin, I have been seeing it in the top 100. Maybe we will finally make a chart. I don't think I've ever made a chart. 𝐂𝐴 Yeah, so I could probably pull up all them dogs. Let me pull up all the dogs. We're gonna do Jasmy though. Ooh. All right. I thought we had a good trade. I thought we had this chart nailed back here. Last time we looked at this, start to look for that test, that retest of the neckline. Not guaranteed, of course, but you had a very beautiful inverse head and shoulders play out. You moved back to your highest point of resistance. You hit our first take profit on this trade. Back testing that neckline. Be a very clean way to make the next move to the upside. Very clean. Hasn't quite gotten there yet. You did close a higher daily candle. That does give you bearish divergence, unfortunately, on the day. For bonk. Bonk-a-donk. And on the week, apparently. Lots of bear div painting out there. But it's hard to be bearish on this chart, honestly. Certainly do not care about bonk, nor do I think it's revolutionary or anything. Not going to hold it long term, personally. But, dude, this chart is beautiful. This is on the week. You have flat tops, higher lows, all the way back to last year. Like, this might not go this week. It could. It might not go this week. Might not go next week. But, like, this is going to look for a new all-time high. Where might I look for that all-time high? Let's use the same analysis we used on Pepe. Bonk also behaving very well and very similar to Pepe, hitting the 1618. It's actually really cool. If you kind of look at these next to each other, they're not exactly the same, but on like a technical level for the chart, very similar. Very pretty. Not pretty. Except Pepe already broke out. This is doing a similar-ish thing. I guess it's not quite as similar as I thought. Huh. What am I thinking of then? I'm thinking of FLOKI. Oh, wait, no. Where am I? Where's my brain, dude? I told you guys I was tired. Technical level, here we are. You broke your all-time high. You look for that 1618. You rallied up there, and that's basically where that rally stopped. At the 1618 before it started pulling back. Bonk. Exact same thing. Right to that 618. So similar to Pepe. Looking for that 2 measured move as the next kind of macro target. Macro target. Like maybe at the peak of the bull run. Because from here, that's like a 4x again. And reminder, since October, this has already done 2,300 or 23,000%. To think it's going to go another 23,000% is probably bad thinking. The upside targets from here are going to get smaller. Like they're going to get less expansive. But 4x from here is still very nice. That'll bring us to the 2 measured move. Your local extensions providing some confluence, also pointing to that same level at the same extension. Break your all-time high, close like a daily candle, and let's see your rip, man. See that rip. All right, Jasmine. Beautiful trade there. This is one of our biggest, baddest trades on this channel for a little bit. 96% on JASMY from April. I bought, I don't know, like $1,000 worth of JASMY. Told you guys in the Discord, if you're not in there, you should be in there. $1,000, this is like just under 2 cents maybe, so not up that much. Currently at 3.6. Let's get a lay of the land. I have to remember what I was thinking on this. I think we have to go out to see it. Yep. Here we go. JASMY continuing. Putting on some gains. But it's not quite there yet. It's not quite in freedom land. It's not quite coasting. The reason we picked 3.5 cents as our TP for that trade, it's our only point of efficiency on JASMY. It's our order block on the month before the bear market started. You rallied that immediately. As soon as you started closing candles above 2.1 cents, this is your target. You do have 5 cents above you. I think that's likely to be tested in this month. 5 cents is your wick high from there. And that's really less the reason that I think we'll find some kind of profit taking or downside action after that. More so, honestly, you had a big expansive move up. You're above your resistance. And this is just a nice psychological level. 5 cents is beautiful. What kind of gives me more confidence there, and I'd love to be wrong, is after 5 cents, you got nothing. You are in total coast town. You are out in outer space once you break 5 cents. There is virtually nothing up here until 16.6. So to see maybe move to 5, pull back to 3.5 would be really technically clean. And then that final move, well, that move after to 16.6, this is a very decent target. Like 16 cents is a very decent target for this. Time-wise, who knows, man? Could take a year. Could be next week. Nobody knows. But you have nothing up here, and that's kind of why I think market makers are going to look to defend 5 cents, at least temporarily. Stop out leverage, exhaust it, get people to fold into their FOMO'd positions once it gets to like 5 cents, and then just bump it. Bump it. All-time high at 35 cents. 16.6 is a very solid target for this chart. Break your all-time high. Who knows? We're not close yet. Break your all-time high. We'll use that same math and we'll get crazy moon targets all the way up here. $7. $46. Those would be beautiful. Considering it's at 3 cents. 100, 200x just to the 1618. For anyone tuning in that didn't catch my rant though, these targets don't exist until you break the all-time high. So until you break 35 cents, don't think about these. Don't factor them in. They're just moon targets. One step at a time, boys. JASMY looks good. Put in a great candle. Close strong. Let's see what it does at 5 cents. Refreshing the chat. Pepe. Wait, did I answer your question about Pepe? 001 to 012 in play. Okay, I see what you're looking at. You're looking at this. Yeah, and I missed this. I guess it's because it's on a lower time frame. Let's see. Let's take this from down here and see what this looks like. No confluence here with our fib. That's okay. Let's just check our lows. Okay, 382 once we start cherry picking. I like this actually though. I am cherry picking, but I do like this fit better. Mostly because your 618 is right here at that critical level that we talked about, 0.88, whatever. Critical. You already back tested it though. Don't hold your breath. But all the other retracements line up so beautifully with like these macro moves on this chart. I like this fit. Or this fit. This low also fits. Weird. 001. 00001. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then your 618. Okay. Okay. To answer that, this trade setup that I placed, if you're listening, obviously, is based on this being a bull flag and breaking up. I don't believe in bull flags, so maybe you're on the right track. If this bull flag fails, you see a breakdown, you see, I don't know, close below 13. This is a great target. I'm glad I went back and read that. Because that's a great target. Your most local move, your 618, which we see price return to time and time again. on top of that 1145. Right there around that number you're looking at. I think this could be a sweet play too. I will throw up a position there. Stop's going to be weird because you have this expansive move, but that means you might be able to just set it very tight. Let's see what this looks like. Back to here. I like that. Get a little 4-to-1. I'm going to move this over. 4-to-1. So if you're betting on a breakdown here of this flag, I think you're on point. Playing that back just to 0.00015, that's a beautiful scalp. If you're bullish, you think this is going to break to the upside, I think that the trade we placed earlier is on point. So you have kind of a bullish and a less bullish take on Pepe. There you go. Love it. Love it. Oh, man. What up, Zachary? You put that vape down? I mean, it's not in my hands. So, yes. Can we bring the music up? Ooh, all right. I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't need much convincing. There we go. Just inch it up. Ronnie, Tom the Goat. Thank you, bro. Erase Hub Pepe. That is what is on the chart. That is on the chart. Someone dumped 9 billion worth of Jasmine. Did they? If they did, I would honestly say that is probably a testament to it being strong. This does not look like a chart that, if you mean 9 billion Jasmine, 100 million, 10 million. It's, yeah, I mean, that's not that much then, right? It's like a few tens of Ks, maybe 100K. Someone dropped $1 billion worth of Jasmine up here, and that's what we got, then send it. Absolutely send it. This doesn't look like a chart that had any real selling. I wonder, where'd you see that, Taylor? Or where did you, I don't know, read that, hear it? That bird's a bald eagle. How you doing, Stormcastle? Tesla man, head and shoulder 7 to 15 minute. Measured move. 67.5. Head and shoulder. Head and shoulder. Head and shoulder. And knees and toes. Yeah, I mean, it's bear flagging. I don't know. I don't believe in bear flags, man. I don't believe in bull flags. I don't believe in bear flags. You have your highs coming down, your lows coming up, you're flagging. Not great that you're flagging and your lows have broken the low before the move up. I will give you that. Let's see. We're too zoomed in, man. We're too zoomed in. Yeah, dude. I mean, I got my TA lines up with you. Got it. Nice. It's always nice when someone shouts out something like that, and then I go and look at it, and it isn't gibberish. I mean, I get 17.411, but close enough. Damn. Double measured moves. Let's go. I bet that's the 3. I would bet $1 that's a 3. Let me put the 3 on quick. Where are you, 3? There you are. Ah, so close. 67.4, 66. Close enough. A lot of confluence down there at 67.4. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of confluence. A lot of confluence. Yeah. I'm not like feeling too keen either way on this right now. I do like this. I think that this whole structure it built, this whole play, was rather bully. Like you lost your I don't know what to call it. You lost your low trend. And then all weekend you did not move. You had 0 volatility under the trend line. Like that's distribution. But it did not distribute. Higher low, higher high, lower low. That fake out. That 67.4, 67.5, just the number you're looking at. Right here it should have dumped, but it didn't. Lower high, higher low, boom, back into the trend. Almost tested the top of the channel, came back to it. Perfect test of that hourly resistance here as support. I don't know. I'm not betting down right now. Personally, I'm not betting down right now. I have an idea. Well, I say that and then I'm not betting down any more than I was betting down. Let me pull up my trades just to rehash, just so when these are awesome, people don't accuse me of them not, I don't know, like them not being real or something. Gotta pull again quick. Hold up. No, not Pokemon Go. Phone. Why is Pokemon Go even still on my phone? I have not logged into that game in like 5 years. Okay. Logged in. Done. Pull this up. But no real changes to my positions at the moment. None. No changes. Let's call it. None at all. Holding on to my 58.6 position because that was absolute fire. Took a little bit of profit on it up here. I think it was at 71.2. Was that 71.2? I don't know. Opened a little bit short at 71.2. Up 14%. The big long up 130%. Added a little bit, a 68.8. It's up 2% now. That's not really doing so hot. Actually, I do have a few minor adjustments here. I think I moved my stop a little bit. I did add a new tiny ad at 61.5. I kind of want to put one down here at 65.3 also. What do you think? What do you think? Should I add at 65.3? What's up, Jerry Lynn, my guy or gal? I'm not sure with the name, but love you either way. Welcome. Thanks for subscribing. We got Drex. What's up, Drex? Air Race Hub. Budget appliance fix. I need some appliance fixed, bro. Bob Walters. Bob Walters is here. Valentesian Trossel. Spicy name. My name is Knox. Hello, Knox. Welcome. Mintu Sharma. About an hour ago, I missed you. Adrian Fechta. Missed you a while ago, too. Dean Julian, NJ. Custom Tees. I got that one. If you're out there and you haven't subscribed, you should do it. You should do it right now. While you're on it, open up that video description. Take a browse through all of the links. Sign up with one of our partners. In exchange, doesn't matter. Then you join the Discord, you'll get access to our exclusive VIP rooms. Costs you nothing. Should check out 𝐂𝐴LGO, the best indicator company in the world. They have hundreds of free indicators. They have some premium ones, and you can get a month-free, risk-free month trial using my link. MetaSignals, our newest sponsor, in partnership with Eric Crown and CryptoZombie. I'll say it's the best signals algorithm bot. It's a very good tool to trade with for an experienced trader. I don't really think it's for new traders. If you're out of the box, I don't think you should sign up for MetaSignals. It's expensive, and it isn't what you're looking for. It isn't a free money machine, which is what a lot of people are looking for in the beginning. But if you're an advanced trader, making trades all the time, scalping, it's an incredible tool to find trades. You can get a free trial with that too, with the link in the video description below. And that's it. Shill's over. I'm done. Yeah, no changes really. Just added little ad here. I think I moved my stops up. Haven't picked a stop for my short yet. We'll get there when we get there. That's it. This it. That's it. Dazid. Matic. 𝐂𝐴LGO. How goes our 5,000% Bitcoin play? 5,000. Those are rookie numbers. Even more. Jerry Lynn, female. You represent maybe like half of the female viewership of this channel right now, and I salute you for that. Thank you for being here. Everyone be nice to Jerry or I'll kick you. What's up, Tony Pacello, my guy? How you doing? 3.3 million worth? Whatever. You're a go mofo. Jasmine price dips amid massive jump. That sounds bullish. According to Spot On Chain, an on-chain transaction tracking platform, DWF Labs has deposited 97 million Jasmine worth 3.3 million to Binance. I mean, logically, that means they sold it. Logically. But it doesn't guarantee they sold it, though. What else would they be doing with it? I guess they could be like moving it for market makers. I don't know. There's other explanations. Selling it is the best one. You just never know. And the chart is not reflecting it. The chart does not care. Actually, let's look at some more dog coins. Dog on Bitcoin, Rune. I don't know. Rune. I bought a little bit of this the other day, looking for 1 penny. That's a start. 1 penny. Let's see how we're doing. New all-time high today. Let's go. So close, within 10% of that 1 cent target. Holding on to this high. Actually, this looks pretty clean. We are in a very low time frame. And I did buy some of this, so be aware. I'd never try to like shill or think differently about the things I own versus don't own when I do TA, but you should be aware, as I always tell you. I'm a human. I'm flawed. I don't hate this. New all-time high today on dog. Broke. Back test. You're holding it. As always, never rush into any position. Always make the market come to you. You gotta act like a hot girl in the club. You're not going up to dudes. You're letting them come to you. And if they don't come to you, then they're just not talking to you. That's exactly how trading is. If you don't come to me, nothing's happening here, bud. I can see a trade like this. It is a little FOMO-y. It's a little jumpy into the position. Let me see if any higher time frames back this up first. Ooh, that might have been it on the 4. Interesting. That's also where we want to see this day close above 0.085 or 0.085. Yeah. Not enough follow through here on this day. 4 hours to go, 5 hours to go. Close below there, and maybe that position is bonk. I like it though. I don't know. I think I'll leave it. I'll leave it, but I think we tighten up this stop a lot. Maybe that's the real thing. Let's look for like 1% or less stop loss. 1% right below our today's lows. That gives us a 17% upside versus a 1% downside for a 17-to-1. Not bad. I like that. I like it. By the way, can anyone tell me, like, guys, just whenever it happens, whenever an exchange lists perps for this, please someone DM me. Just tell me. Just tell me. Let me know. Give me that alpha. I think that'll play. What else is here? FLOKI still trying to test that all-time high, looking good. A lot of charts are doing this, Bitcoin included. They did this kind of drop sideways up, and then like bull flagging up above that previous resistance. A lot of charts are doing it. Are they all about to break to the upside? I don't know. I hope so. We've had enough of this downside, my friend. We need upside. I didn't look at AMC. Not that anyone really cares about AMC, but AMC trade filled. $4.39. Nowhere near the take profit at $8. It's no GME apparently. We can't expect trades like GME all the time. These are diamonds. They're diamonds in the rough. They're lotto tickets. Can't expect that. But it did fill. I'm not sold it's a bad trade yet. I'm still looking for that 618 retracement on AMC. Give me $7.99, baby. FET, boring. Nothing going on with FET. Dollar wrecked. We didn't get the bearish engulf on the month, unfortunately, but dollar looking for lower lows into this month. Fingers crossed. Let's look at gold. Gold continuing its monthly march to new all-time highs. We salute you, gold. Keep savaging the dollar as much as you can. Gummy. Nobody asked for it. Nobody wants it. Gummy. Some of you are familiar with this. I don't think this is a good idea, guys. Gummy broke the only support it had, 7 cents. Hasn't traded very long, but 7 cents. Let's see. We should be able to get a measured move target to the downside. Here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a measured move target, or 1618 at 2, doesn't matter. Looking for something here. Now, this is not analysis that you'll find anywhere else because I made this up. Here's what I'm looking for, and here, we got this, baby. There it is. 3.2 cents. I might even buy some of it. It's 3.2 cents. What I'm looking for with this extension was for the 618 to line up with that support. It is very experimental. We got it down here, 3.2 cents. If we continue to see this dump, especially if it is tight like this in a descending parallel channel, if it hits 3.2 cents, I might look to play this back to 7. I'd be in out. I kind of like that. I do want to see what this looks like a little tighter though, up here. Oh no, then it's the 5. They both work. No, I guess either. At this point, Gummy is in price exploration to the downside. What might actually be important information to this is, what was the ICO cost of this? I have no idea. I don't care enough about it. Whatever that is, might be the only value we have underneath us that we can really look at, other than extensions. 4 cents, R1618. That lines up actually with our initial rally and drop to measured move target, 4 cents. Yeah, that's where we should be looking. Let's see. Let's just like for funsies do this. The music, there's like an animal noise really quietly in the background of this music, and I keep thinking it is Professor Beans, like howling. 3 to 1. There we go. 2.6 to 1. I like that as much. I'm not taking this trade. Nah, screw this coin. I'm not taking this trade. But here you go. For anyone wondering about the gummies. Rave, rave, rave. Turning it up. Rave. Gummy was airdrop only. Well, that means there ain't no number below us then. No number below us. Turbo. Thank you, Randy. You guys always keep me on track on the charts that I want to look at and forget about midstream. Our 1 cent target on Turbo. I don't know how many of you cashed that in, boys, but like, damn, son. I tweeted Turbo's going to 1 cent. Well, yeah, 1 cent back in May. You know, I realized that I actually do drop some good alpha on Twitter. You might even be watching this on Twitter right now. I forgot we're live there. Fire, just under 1 cent, margin of error. Lower high here, but reluctant to dump. Let me see. I was targeting the previous all-time high for an entry on Turbo back here, May 23, just about a year ago, a little bit over. Over here at 0041, then looking for 5 cents, an incredible rally. Maybe too big for its britches, I don't know. So far, so good. What do you guys think? Is Turbo gonna move back to 0041, or is it going to push back up towards 1 cent? What does the crowd think? Market size for B looks good. See that monthly close on the Turbo. Yeah. When you go out to the monthly, you see these easier. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They can come back here. Doggo Moon, says Willen. Hello, Summit Sani, P3 student. Nope, only up from here, says Randy. You heard it, man. Up because you're long? Well, Captain Gary and Randy. It's hard to disagree, man. It's hard to disagree. Made good money is on Turbo. Salute to you, bro. Well done. I actually didn't jump in on this one. I don't know. I'm very random with when I jump into stuff. Like, I'm not really sure what inspires it. I just get a vibe sometimes. I'm like, nah, I'm getting in on this. On low time frames, though, you might be right to be long still. Low time frames, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. That is a very coiled descending parallel channel. Kind of looks like it wants to round out, though. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it just keeps doing that, and then boom. Let me throw this up here so you can see what I'm talking about. Very tight. Very nice. Very tight, very nice. I like that. My RSI is gone. I need my RSI. Market size for B has RSI on it, but I just have trouble. I have trouble with that one on it. It's not as clear as I'd like it to be. Go. RSI down to the dirt. Lower high, lower high. All right. Yeah, doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. However, these channels, of course, it won't look like this even if it does go down the slope. But these channels could just keep going. They don't have like a deadline. They don't have like a timeline. It's just whenever they break the top and whenever they close candles above it. Like, that's it. Let's see how that plays out into the future. I think Turbo's looking strong. If I didn't look at this hourly, I probably wouldn't have felt that way, but I like this. This is a sell-off, a bleed that is absolutely just punishing these people. And that's what you want if you want it to keep going up. You want the late buyers to be punished. I know it's a weird concept. Baked. What's baked? Woo. GFI. All right, we're at the point of the stream because we've been live for a while. I think the time's at 3:20. Went live at like 2. Okay, not quite as long as I thought, but I'm tired. We're at the point of the stream where I'm not going to be doing in-depth analysis on all these charts, but luckily that means we can look at a lot more. GFI at entry, at support. Not bad. Not bad. Resistance above you at $5. Now looking bad on that weekly. Monthly, though, not looking the best. That is a shitty monthly close, dude. Not only did you get this top wick of selling, you didn't even reach April's open. I don't know how I feel about GFI. Didn't even retest April's open. And if you look, May's close, actually right there at that order block, at the resistance. So you like broke the resistance and then you almost lost it again. And then you rejected from it again. That's not great. This is not a great look. But there is, here we go. I know I was like, I'm not gonna do much analysis. And then it's like, but let me contradict myself because I found something that I like. Here we go. Down here. This would be May's open. It actually lines up pretty well with our reversal, with a reversal on the day for GFI. Thankfully, it is above our stop loss. Coming down here, finding support at $3. That, honestly, if I hadn't taken this trade, I didn't take it, but if I hadn't, and then I wanted to now, I likely would not, even though that was the analysis. Things can change in a month, right? Doesn't mean I would like bail out of one if I was, but I would likely, if I wasn't in one, then look to that May open, to $3, to the $3 level. There we go. That way you can actually get your stop under April's low. This will fill not only the fair value gap on May, but also on the day. That'd be nice. That'd be a nice entry. That's not too much farther down from where price is now. It's about 10% move. All right, GFI. I have not bought any GFI, but I am going to set alerts for it. There we go. Someone put me on, please. I'll put you on. Need to find a Discord. We have a Discord. Discord.gg/TomCrown. Links in the video description. I did not pin it to the chat for once. Whoops. Caspa still slapping? Is it still slapping? Let me pull it up. Nah. Well, when we looked at it, it was up here. We're looking for 17.1 where I am. Peepee, says Aries. Aries, you keep saying it, but dude, we have spent, I want to say we spent like half an hour on Peepee. What's that Peepee? Coming on down. Coming on down. This is a joke because it might ban me. Oh, Lee, I'm sorry, dude. I was ranting about you earlier, like at the beginning of the stream. I did not catch any messages you said after. What did you think about what I said? I have the chat pulled up now. What did you think? It's the AMZs, AMSs, they're all scams, dude. I don't know if you were joking. Paulo Boyle, late to the party, H-bar. Who just said that? Captain Gary, dude, I mean, you got some taste, my friend. Take a look at NPC. All right, I will. NPC has been wild. Tom, is Adam dead? I don't think it's dead, man, but it certainly has been dead price action-wise. Matthew Miller. The 1618 on Gummy mentioned would be the reversal zone for the deep crab harmonic. Let me look. I mean, I like H-bar here at 10 cents. I do too. You get it. Clearly I do. This trade has been up here since March. Where was that Goomy? Where's the Gooms? Down here? Pattern is valid? I mean, I think that trade's valid. I'm not taking it though. Screw this going. I don't like it. Thanks for always being here. Thank you for always being here, Paul. Brett to 10 billion, says God? Maybe, dude. I actually haven't looked at Brett much. You're on the Jason Casper treadmill. Time for a break? Yeah, I gotta jump on mine. I did a lot of walking this weekend, though. You're long on the gums, huh? I'm not right all the time, man. You know that. Lee. Yeah, it's all over the place. Okay. All right, Lee. All right. At first, I thought you were a bot because your name is just Lee. No, you don't have a profile picture. And you're talking about the AMZs, AMSs. I was like, ugh. But I looked at your channel activity and you're here. You're not a bot. I'm glad you brought it up though. It's something I haven't ranted about and I should. The people need to know this stuff. They need to be aware of the scams. Because scams wouldn't operate if they weren't making money. They're making money. I just don't want them to make money off of you guys. Well, I don't want to make money off anybody. But I can't help people who don't tune in, right? Can't help people who aren't in our community. It's just not how it works. Brett does dev dumps. Every coin does dev dumps. Some just tell you they do it. Some don't. The only ones that don't do dev dumps are the ones that don't have dev coins. I got the Brett airdrop on Femex, one of our partners in the video description below. I think it's worth like 100 bucks, 200 bucks. I don't know. Peak bull market. I don't know what the market cap would be, bud. I don't know what the market cap would be. Let me see. I can tell you what the price might be. How did I get these numbers if they don't line up? Did TradingView do a weirdness on me? Don't know. I gotta move these. Oh, $1. Yeah, makes sense. I could see like a peaky run of like $2. $2. Start breaking 20 cents first though. Shout you out. Wait, me too. Shout out to Femex. Right on, Terpy. Right on, dude. You know, people have issues with all exchanges. Crypto exchanges, guys. A lot of time people are like, Coinbase is down. I'm so done with this. They're not getting my business. And it's like, bro, all of these exchanges have problems. Like, they don't want to go down. They don't want to have these problems. They lose money when they have those problems. But like, good luck like protesting, boycotting it. Because like, where else are you going to go? You're just going to go somewhere crappier. Femex has its issues. I don't really know what they are. I'm sure you guys have had issues, some of you. But I've used Femex for years. They've been a partner of ours for years. They sponsored us for years. I've never had any issue. They've been great. Like, as an exchange, they've been great. Doesn't mean nothing bad can ever happen. Always have to be careful. Centralized exchanges have risks. All of them, no matter what they are, even Coinbase. But they've been a great partner. They've been a great exchange for me. I don't know. My experience has been positive, and sucks if it wasn't for you. Hopefully, it'll be better. I don't know. The fake conversion ones, dude, the comments are so ridiculous. I've given up for the large part. I used to hide all of them. Like, I would ban them from the channel. But dude, now when we end the live, we get hundreds. It used to be like we get a dozen. Now we get hundreds, dude. I was showing you guys earlier. I was scrolling through them to show you. It's never ending. Like, they're winning the battle by me even bothering to remove them, because it just eats up more and more in my time. Like, at one point, it didn't take much. And then over the years, it was like, well, I'm spending a few hours on this a week. Like, not just on YouTube, also on Twitter or whatever, everywhere. And in the last 2 or 3 months, it has gotten to the point where I can't, if I keep doing it, eventually I will just, it'll be all my time. Like, look at this. We're only 6 days back. You know how many of these we've gone through here? There's so many. There's like, it's just infinite. And there's new ones every time we end a stream, new ones every day anyway. Bonkers. I try though. I stay on top of it, but I try. Bitcoin not moving. YouTube's lack of accountability. Well, Mike, there's a middle point. There's a middle ground somewhere there. It's a good topic. There's a middle ground. Could YouTube do a better job? Yes. Yes, it could. However, just like every platform, just like everything on the internet, when it comes to scammers, scammers are not dumb. Scammers are not just like, you know, going on Google. I mean, some are, but going on Google and being like YouTube bots and then using that. That's not how they operate. Some do, but like not the ones we see. Those ones don't get anywhere. They are incredibly funded and they're incredibly incentivized to get around whatever protections these platforms put up. If people complain about the scam live streams, yeah. Could YouTube do a better job? Absolutely. But here's the thing. YouTube does do a better job every year, and then the scammers do a better job every year. It is like an arms battle. It never ends. It's really hard. When someone, or whatever they are, company, people, what a country, is making that much, kind of like that much money, They're not just going to walk away because it gets hard. They're going to invest money to make it work. And that's what they do. It's hard, man. And I'm someone who's personally impacted by this, and our community is personally impacted by this. I guess it was just bitching about how much time it takes out of my life. But I can't drop all the blame on YouTube, man. Can't. That's just, that's too lazy. It's too easy. Not, yeah. You might not have the same background insight to this as I do. It's just not that simple. Like, look at Twitter. Elon Musk. You guys remember Elon Musk when he bought Twitter before? He wanted to pay less for Twitter because how many bots there were. That didn't fly. And then he said, first thing I'm going to do is get rid of the bots. There are more bots on Twitter now than there were then. Absolutely. But there's more bots on every platform now than there was then. But Elon Musk did not even dent it. And that was like one of his like first things, one of his like running campaign promises. Imagine having to use an ID to use the internet. And we're scammers because they're trackable. I mean, man, you're in South Korea. You can use a VPN. You don't need, I don't know. You get a satellite link internet, VPN. You're trackable. And also, here's the thing. And mer paradis, like, I understand that, like your concept there. And I think you have a point. But think of this. If you're a scamming company or whatever group that's doing this, and you're making 50 million, 100 million a year, you're just going to move out of South Korea. Like, you're just going to move to wherever you can scam. You're going to move to Nigeria or North Korea or Russia, or like wherever they don't care. It's not that easy, man. Yeah, the commercials of deepfakes saying they're going to send you Bitcoin, guys. I saw one on TikTok that was like Mr. Beast, and he's like, I've always want to help my viewers, and so I'm going to give all of my viewers $10,000. And it's legit just Mr. Beast saying it. It doesn't look weird. It doesn't sound weird. It looks like Mr. Beast's video. And he's like, go to, and it's this, like, I mean, I saw it, I was like, that's obviously just a scammer. But until I saw the URL, there was a question of, is this even real? Like, this might, I don't know, Mr. Beast gives away a lot of money. Obviously, the math in my head didn't work. Like, as he was saying it, I was like, nah, dude, you have 250 million subscribers. You can't give them all $10,000. Like, that, you don't have that money. But dude, it's only getting more complicated, more in depth, more advanced. You have to be careful, dude. That is a core value of crypto that barely anyone preaches anymore. And it's self-accountability and protecting yourself, because nobody can help you here. I would love to be able to help people who've gotten scammed, like get their stuff back. And like, all I can do is tell you about this, even if it's boring, and warn you about the new ones that I see. But at the end of the day, don't click links. Don't click links on the internet, period. Like, don't bookmark sites, go directly to your bookmarks. Don't click links in Google search results related to crypto, ever. Even sponsored ad links in Google search results are scams. Don't download anything associated with crypto. If you have to do any of these things, use a different computer. Don't link your wallet to anything. Don't tell anyone how much crypto you have. I don't know, what else? Don't keep your keys on your phone or on your computer. They should be on a physical thing, somewhere no one can find it. At the end of the day, this is on us. Like, that even goes for exchanges. Like, at the end of the day, don't have your coins on exchange, because no one can help you, dude. No one can help you as much as we want. The only way we can help you is to warn you. Oh, I didn't even see this. Let's take a look at this, man. I should have started the stream with this. This is actually some fire. This is your little reward for making it this far into the stream. Congratulations. You are Chad. Check this out on the day, right now, on Bitcoin. Whoa, Nelly. Looks like we rejected from just this local resistance, which is test number 8,000. Rejected from this local resistance just under 70K, right? This top wick is poopy. But for now, this is actually a very beast candle. I'll tell you why. Unrelated to any drawings on the chart, anything like that. MACD, provided we still have this condition when we close, if price holds around here into close, after 5 days of increasing selling momentum, that is starting to wane. Tip number 1. Number 2, market cipher B. Wow. Money flow, reaching into those lows. We had a higher low on our last dip into red money flow. Zooming in, Look at where money flow is, dude. Honestly, this is telling like my kind of like counterintuitive sense is going off that today's probably going to close lower and it's going to undo some of this, but then maybe into this week, we get it back. So money flow at the zero line, like tomorrow at the zero line, even if the, you know, unless we close like deeply red at the zero line, VWAP up, momentum right there, green dot. We got the pinch right here, that pinch above the zero line. That's a beastly setup. Let's see. Let's see. When do we get a beastly setup like this? I might not be able to find one off the top of my head. Nah, I'm not going to waste time. It'll just distract from the point anyway. Beastly signals going on there on the day. Now I got to look. I didn't do my analysis really. Nothing really going on here with RSI. I guess that's a good thing too. There's no real issues. MACD, market cipher B, looking solid. Where's 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍 sitting at on here? Still green. No position close. That's okay. Ichimoku Cloud telling us any trading above 66K is A-OK. A-OK. It is warning us in the future though. It's giving us a little warning here. That's why I love Ichimoku. It's like the only indicator that does time in any capacity. Right here, looks like June 15th, June 14th, June 15th. We do have a weakness in our cloud. This is something we have to look out for. The first signal will be any trading below 66K. If we don't trade below 66K before then, probably fine. Any trade, even a wick, below 66K, we start looking here. We have a flat bottomed cloud. It's at 64.6, really close to a lot of the targets we've been talking about. But we have a weakness in our cloud here. You can see where it's nice and juicy and fat. Nice and juicy and fat. When it twists, you get these weaknesses. We talked about this, I think, early May, maybe even late April. We had a weakness in the cloud, coincidentally, on May 15th, exactly 1 month before the one we have now. And we said, we're under the cloud. This doesn't look the best, but we have this weakness here. And it is very common to see Bitcoin move through those weaknesses. And it exactly called the time and the date. The time, the date, and the price. Boom, we blasted through. We do have the threat of that happening here. Something to keep an eye on. June 14th, June 15th. I'm going to go through some of these time frames now, actually, because I like that daily setup. I want to find some confluence. Fat down cloud 56. 2-day. There's some confluence right there. 2-day. Putting in a higher high on money flow, a higher low potentially, and also giving that green dot, that twist on momentum. VWAP moving up, VWAP in the positive. That's some confluence. MACD disagreeing. We don't see any increase in momentum here. That buying momentum still decreasing on the 2-day time frame. RSI equally useless as it was on the 1-day. I showed you guys this a few days ago. I love this. Cross down, cross up above the cloud. Very bullish on the 3-day. We got this exact setup. It happened faster after the ETF into the new all-time high. It's a very strong argument for more up. 3 days kind of rolling over. Not as bullish as the 1 and 2. Still in the green. Holding on. Momentum increasing though. How long do we have on that? Day and a quarter. RSI completely useless. Probably from all this sideways price action. Just giving us nothing. 16. High above the cloud still on the 4-day. Momentum briefly negative. Still climbing. Higher high versus the last green money flow high. No bearish divergence here. Local, well, no bearish divergence on the 4-day. Higher high in price. Higher high on RSI. Good stuff. We do have bullish divergence on our low on the 4-day. Very nice. Very, very nice. No lower low in price versus the ETF. Yet lower RSI. And actually, this is the first time RSI is like looking useful on any of these time frames. You broke your RSI moving average and you didn't quite test it, but basically you tested it. And now you're moving back up. Watch for 64 and above RSI on the 4-day. 5, anything here? Not much. Waning selling momentum on the 5. Money flow beasting. We're betting down is risky right now. That is a risky bet. 12 hour. Oh, 12 hour. We're likely going to get a cross up on the 12-hour as soon as this candle closes, unless it drops down below 67.5 today in 4 hours. Kind of don't think that'll happen. You can see these right here. That TK is moving up. Kaijun's moving down. We had the cross down, getting the cross up. I like what I'm seeing on a lot of this. A lot of this looks good. Cross up on the 6. Cross up on the 10. Little change in winds here. Okay. Stay bullish, my friends. Stay bullish. I like it. I like it a lot. Whatever happens here, I don't know. I don't really matters. We can drop back down. I don't think it really matters. The end of today is going to be pretty spicy, though. Let's see. Where was one last thing? One last thing. Un más. Un macizo. I don't know if I just made that up or not. I don't know if that's actually a word in Spanish. Monday high, 70.3 at the moment. Let's go back. Let's add our previous Monday highs. Monday high, 70.6. So we're putting lower highs versus Monday. Last week did not close above Monday's high. Look for a close this week above 70.3. I mean, unless we trade higher than that today. That's going to be a great signal that we're seeing further upside. Did not close above that Monday's high either. 71.5. Interesting. 2 weeks in a row with no new all-time high or no new expansive move upwards. No close above Monday's high. That was true all throughout this time. Monday's high, like just today, Monday, each week, the highest point it traded to. No days after that in that week closed above that high. That was true all through here after we hit the all-time high. We just saw a long string of Monday being the highest point in price, maybe briefly trading over it intra-week, like Tuesday, Wednesday we had wicks, but no close. This happened all the way. All the way. Right here, Monday's high. Right here, Monday's high. Right here, Monday's high. You can see, I don't have to put them all. Monday's high, very important apparently to this part of the structure. Each week where we didn't close a daily above it, we kind of continued sideways or down. That changed though, right here. Right here. You can also, what's also kind of cool is these Monday highs also seem to be like support and resistance. I don't know. But that changed right here, May 15th. On the 13th, we had 63.4. On Wednesday, we traded above it, closed above it, and we just continued to the upside. Actually, we continued to the upside until a very important time, the next Monday, where we failed to close a daily candle above. So I think that's going to be a great signal for this week. I like what I'm seeing on some daily, 2-day, 3-day timeframes. 70.3 right now stands as the Monday's high currently. So into this week, upwards of Sunday, if we see a close above 70.3, it might be a very strong signal to go long. Very strong signal. Let's go. That daily looks beautiful. All right, winding down here. Still almost 900 viewers. Well done, fam. You have endurance. If you're out there as a new viewer, why don't you consider subscribing? Like Saeed Salim, Expert Trader, Jerry Lynn, Drex, Air Race Hub, Budget Appliance Fix, Bob Walters, all the great names today. If you're not sold though, you should join the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. Lots of value in there, and it's all free. You'll get a little bit more value out of that Discord if you sign up with any of the partners in the video description below. You'll get access to our VIP trading exclusive rooms. It's good stuff. It's all free. That's the best part. Let me pull some up. We did drop a new video in the free trading course as well. Break and retest. We have more in the pipeline. There's actually already completed videos. I'm just spacing them out to publish. Available in, what is this? Is this 4K or 8K? Available in 4K on YouTube. You should check them out. They're incredibly high quality. They're wonderful, educational. They're free. There's no shilling really in them. Check them out. This one dropped, I think this weekend, to one of like a dozen plus in our free trading course on the channel. Do yourself a favor. Get learned, not burn, boys. Lux Algo, our sponsor, the #1 indicator company ever. Get your 30-day risk-free trial using my link. And last but not least, got to wrap it up this way. Metasignals.io with founder Eric Crown, K-Dub, love Kyle, and now Tom Crown. An amazing product. Check them out. They both have free trials. I think they have like a 2-week free trial for Metasignals. I appreciate you, fam. I love you all. I'll see you in the Discord. Thanks for encouraging me to stream today. It was a good choice. What's up, Roy? I see you at the last second. And John Ozar. I see you, boys. Thanks for encouraging me to stream. It was a good one. I felt like crap, and I feel great. I hope you do too. Stay bullish. I think we have some upside for this week coming. 70.3K. Look for a daily close above. That's going to be our signal. That's all for